Let's get started.
Ah, here we go. Yeah.
I'm playing as
Urbosa.
as you can see, and I'm actually
My
inside
favorite champion.
town right now. And then it is a Hyrule Warriors game.
Okay, so they're in Gerudo Town. This is probably the section we saw in the trailer.
Strong attack, and then also A. Oh wait, Ega Master Blade Master is coming. Right now,
Wow, this place is absolutely crawling with Yiga members.
I don't know why they're here.
How did they even get in?
The objective is I have to actually defeat all 3 Ega Blade Masters. So to do that, in addition to the usual Hyrule Warriors action, I have to.
Oh, we see the stasis in action again. We saw that before, but it's always cool to see.
Now, as you can tell, but each character can use all 4 different runes in different occasions.
So the Yiga Blade Masters are kind of like mini bosses in a sense, and the foot soldiers just regular grunts.
Great, thank you so much, Chico. Yeah, Urbosa's gameplay is really fun.
Jesus, look at all that lightning. Urbosa is such a badass.
On her ability to use an attack with lightning. She has a unique ability to charge up lightning, which is represented by.
So I'm surprised I only noticed this now, but so they are actually playing an English build of the game now, which really helps.
Use the lightning in addition to her.
And the mission goal is to defeat the Yiga Blade Masters. So,
really character-specific
but yeah,
stuff with it.
nice to see it in English for a change.
In her weak point counters and in her special attacks, and if Chico can get the timing right after some of these big attacks where there's
there we go.
In the air, she can charge up her electricity super quick, which takes a lot of skill and a lot of timing, but it's very satisfying.
You see that guy fly away.
Okay, so I'm running
Adds
around
to-
in the town.
And I just wanted to add too, aside from the gameplay that you're seeing, well, first of all, oh wait, no.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, there are Koroks in the
There's a
game?
Korok.
There it is. It's so cute.
So clearly,
Wait,
Koroks
what?
are in the stages at the time. But this is the first time that people get to play as
All right.
Urbosa, which is already super awesome.
So we're collecting Koroks too,
And this area probably looks
amidst
pretty
all
familiar
this
to
chaos.
Wild fans.
And
it's cool to see these places.
So great.
Pre-Calamity. But what I did want to say is fans can look forward to.
Oh, I hope we get to see
getting more
Zelda
backstory on these
playable as well
characters
this time.
You really
They've
get
been teasing us for
a
way
look
too
at
long with that
Urbosa's
stuff.
relationship to Zelda, and also
Well, look
more
at her go with
information
the-
about Urbosa's relationship to Zelda's late mother. So
With the
if
Magnesis
you're like
rune.
me and you love to get to know the characters and get to know them in ways that you didn't get to in Breath of the Wild, this game is your opportunity to do that.
That's right. It's really, there's a lot to unpack in here and a lot to see, and it's very thrilling for fans of Breath of the Wild.
Oh, I
to
love
be
that
able
move.
To take a look.
It's just like in the memory of Urbosa, where she snaps her fingers.
All right, and now we're taking
Oh,
a look
there we
at,
go.
Zelda's gameplay.
There we go.
First look, very exciting.
Best girl.
As you can see, she uses these
What?
runes as her main attacks.
What is this?
In addition to being able to use them just like everyone else. And
Wow,
she
her
can,
gameplay looks so unique.
Create different combinations of runes to take out
So awesome.
swarms of
Oh.
enemies. Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
In a very unique way. It's
So she like pulls those boxes out of the ground, so you don't have to, like in Breath of the Wild, you need to
guys.
actually be in the vicinity of a box. You can just spawn them pretty much
Yeah,
everywhere.
For me, anytime
There we have the huge
Zelda
bomb
gets
again.
you get to play as Zelda and annihilate enemies as Zelda, it's pretty much a win for me. Because Zelda in a Zelda game.
Yeah. Well, and she's
That did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Look at the size of those bombs. It's actually kind of comical.
I'm just gonna go back to Urbosa because she is my favorite.
She's
And I-
great.
All right, going back to Urbosa now.
Okay, so I
Urbosa's
have
also
to
great.
chase
But
after.
Urbosa.
Yes, definitely. I have to chase after the
We
Iga
have Lizalfos in the house.
people, so I'm gonna go after that to the location I'm told to go. There looks like there's a lot of people here.
Oh my god, just look at how many of them.
Series, as you can see, there are prompts on the screen that help guide you.
I don't think they would all fit inside the base,
And the action.
to be honest.
But you also can turn those off if you want to.
So I'm at this location, and it looks like my objective is to defeat the enemies with loud attack. So I think I need to do. Oh, I can't use right now, but I will wait till my rune fills up first. But
Make some noise,
okay,
Chico.
so I'm going.
Do
I'll
it.
do that. Hold on. These guys are loud.
This guy's really getting in your
Yep.
way. So as you can see, when you use the Sheikah runes, there is a little bit of a wait time for it to charge back up before you can use it again, which is very similar to how it worked in Breath of the Wild.
Boom.
Oh man, that was a gorgeous takeout right there. And
Oh,
the-
so we get to
the
see a
reason for
cutscene.
using these loud attacks was to call forth a certain familiar monster.
Oh, it's a Molduga.
Oh man.
Oh my, yeah, I would run too.
You sure it's not a lady though?
I think he's beautiful.
Yeah, he's too scary, and he's coming after me, so I don't think I want to do this. Bye-bye.
No, let's go ahead and like
That's it.
let's escape
Done.
to the main menu while we can.
Okay.
So we're gonna go back to the world map.
They
and
just
show
bolted
some,
because of the
gameplay
giant sand
of the
monster
team battles.
coming after them.
Leveling up characters, strengthening weapons, and unlocking
You're like,
things.
nope.
There it is. Very familiar.
Oh, this is
map of
cool.
Hyrule. Chico, do you want to tell us a little bit about this?
So the map actually looks pretty much similar. I heard some people say that they altered the map, they changed, they made it smaller. but this doesn't look different, to be honest.
You will go from chapter 1 to 3 type thing, but this one you actually go through different.
I mean, this map is pretty much ingrained in my memory by this point, but I don't know, maybe they did change some small things, but
when I first saw this, I was literally screaming.
I don't know.
Because it was so
I never actually realized how big Central Hyrule is.
Because it's a Hyrule Warriors game, when you're playing the stages, you
Like, the
collect
borders
a lot
are
of
pretty big.
materials. So using those materials, you can unlock different locations on the map, like the stables, other training grounds, and even like different dishes you can cook type thing. So one of the things I wanted to show is actually here, blacksmith. So
Ooh.
it is a Hyrule Warriors game, so you will be collecting a lot of different weapons while you are in the stage. Not like Breath of the Wild.
Oh, this is interesting
so,
stuff.
The weapons do not break during the stage, but you can use these weapons you collected to strengthen your primary use weapon. So, right now I'm using this sword, but there's other different type of weapons I can get and different, way to use it.
So he doesn't have the Master Sword right now,
sledgehammer,
looks
I have
like.
a sledgehammer, and fuse them with all the materials I got so far.
With the level
And I
1
think
soup
I'm-
ladle that you will not neglect. Don't you dare.
Okay.
Okay. Whew. I was worried.
I shouldn't. It's okay. It's okay.
No, use it.
Okay. So
Yes, it's
you
okay.
can use up to 5 different weapons, and then you can strengthen. You of course have to use the rupees, so make sure you collect the rupees when you are in the stage 2.
I hope they
Now,
put
I have
blacksmiths
my
in
skills
Breath of the
for
Wild 2
level
as well.
5,
That would be
I
so
can use
dope.
that in next battle if I want to. Another
So you can
thing
fuse
is
weapons and you can also
materials
use
you collected,
materials
you can
to
make the
strengthen
dish.
them.
So let's see this one.
That's
is
helpful.
ready. So spurred fish dish, and you need the materials 5 fish, so I have that trout. So now I love that dish, so I can earn the recipe for chili fish skewer.
All right.
Right, and the
Another some
recipes
feedback.
can be used to give your characters a little bit of a buff before you go into battle. And there are a bunch of different types that have different effects. So it's
Yo,
really
this
fun
is
to
actually pretty cool. You
collect them
can.
and see what they do.
It's like basically like side quests
they
almost.
also have,
Not really, because you're not really going to Lurelin, but
yeah, so by defeating monsters and getting those materials, you
Still.
can also turn them into these other quests, which you can use to unlock bonus combos or extra health or other such things.
Wow, they're
the thing I
showing a
really
lot
like
of
about
stuff.
These is that they have little stories that go along with them, little glimpses into the characters' lives between battles during this war. The one that we just did, for example, is about a young child in Hateno village who wants to build a monster dummy so that they can practice using a two-handed sword. And so Link actually brings the materials to make the dummy, creates this dummy, helps them build it, and then they train together. And that's how Link is able to come up with an extra move for his two-handed sword. And I love it because Link's from Hateno village. So it's very cute glimpse.
Ooh, did she just drop some secret lore on us? So he is from Hateno village.
Yeah, we just strengthened.
Because that was never really confirmed before.
It's basically a two-handed sword type. So
I know, she
I'm
could
going
just be
to
making it
this
up, but
training mission
I don't know.
where I can actually use this sledgehammer to showcase.
Pretty cool to hear someone from Nintendo actually say it.
Will work in this game. So I changed my weapon, and I guess I can change my tire.
Yeah, you can unlock different pieces of armor as you progress through the game, and you can equip or, I guess, unequip.
Ah, good. We can fight
and
naked.
dress them up however you want.
Great.
They look nice.
yeah,
What are you talking
That's
about?
all I needed to know. I'm off,
This
guys.
is,
And
Link's,
also,
training attire.
Just kidding.
and we also, this is the chili fish skewer we just got from the recipe location, so I can use that.
Right, and every character will react differently to the dishes that you cook for them, and some characters even have favorite dishes.
Ooh, we have
and
the
they'll say something
warping.
different when you give them their favorite dish, so it's a lot of fun to try out a bunch of different recipes.
Dude, they took
to
so much.
your characters
Like
prefer.
they really took the game like Breath of the Wild
if
and
you
translated
watch
it
the
perfectly.
TGS, live stream, you might have seen the cutscene where it's showing the tower actually raising from the ground, and that tower is actually going to be a base.
Oh, we can see
for
all the little
Link,
character sprites.
whenever he
Dude,
goes
actually,
to the
that
next
character
mission.
sprite of Link
So I
really
think
does
just
look
so
like the
that,
one from the
walking from
10,000
the
years
tower
ago
to that
battle.
new location, where I'm gonna be showcasing the two-handed sword.
We have R2D2, Impa, Urbosa,
yeah,
Mifa,
it is a
Daruk.
training
Oh, shit.
mission.
Well,
Hey, don't judge me.
I mean,
there's no
the two-handed
judgment.
sword is a lot of
If
work.
anything, I just feel bad for Link.
wait. Why is he fighting soldiers?
I guess there's less
quite a
fabric to
sweat
get in the
to do
way while
nothing
he's
around.
fighting.
Like who are these people?
Yeah, so
Wait,
as
let's
you
see
can
real
this is
quick.
a training
What
level,
is
so you're fighting
which
against a
location?
lot of Hyrule
Oh, this is the ranch,
and
right?
you
Yeah,
can
this is
use
definitely the
your
ranch.
sword, which
I have no idea why
you
there's
know,
human enemies
aesthetically
now, but
does look a lot like how it was used in Breath of the Wild.
oh, okay,
this
so it's
game,
training.
it's
I'm an
slower,
idiot. It
but
says on the
more
side, defeat
powerful than the one
training
before.
opponents.
But the fun thing about it is that you can
Holy shit!
can,
He like
you can
stuffs it in his face and he's like, "Raw!"
in exchange, he takes a little
Hulk
bit of
mode
damage,
activated.
like that.
Oh my god, these
And,
poor soldiers, they're getting whacked around like
You
crazy.
can press X to consume a meal in the middle of battle.
Look at how much buildings and structures there's actually around this place. Like if you look in the distance, like
Yeah, let's
Yeah, I
see
love
it
the
just go.
animation.
I can see the tower.
Let's
Yeah,
get
A
into
tower.
it for us.
I'm guessing that's the central Hyrule tower,
Okay,
probably.
some enemies. Oh, no, not quite. Okay, so, but one of those eating animations is highly aggressive.
So this is a ranch.
There's some enemies that And
great to
we'll
see it
what
finally
happens.
as well.
And hopefully we'll get an opportunity to show you that because I love it.
Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh my god, I love
yeah,
this.
okay. Aggressive food eating.
I love
with
it.
Shockwave
I-
blast.
Link is just shirtless, walking around this ranch with a hammer, whacking everyone, stuffing food in his mouth, going Hulk mode.
Actual fighting style for
Oh
the
my
two-handed
god.
sword. I think it's a great
10 out of 10,
homage
guys.
to Breath of the Wild and people who played it like I did, which is to say having a stock
Hylian
of
Captain.
or something in
Hylian Captain.
my inventory so I could chow down when I'm being blown back by a strong attack that did lots of damage.
You can aggressively eat your apples and send those soldiers
Aggressively eat your apples.
I was so confused when I saw those soldiers. I really thought like, wait, is Link going rogue? Is he, or is like the Hylian army going rogue? But no, it's just a training session.
Oh yeah.
So I have to kill
Alright.
170 more.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're more than halfway.
I'd also like to point
Boom.
out that this location is very familiar. It appeared as
Oh, you can see the ranch tower as
in
well.
Breath of the Wild, but now before the Calamity, it's in its heyday, and it's very cool to see what it looked like before it got destroyed.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and
Nice
Chico,
one,
maybe you could
Chico.
show us some lightning rod action.
What? Hold on, hold
Oh
on.
yeah, we did get to see the ice rod
This
before.
one? Woohoo!
Yeah.
that one.
Poor soldiers.
I kind of missed what she said about the ranch itself. Like, did she call it Lon Lon Ranch? Or I'd have to
She's timing her
rewatch it
attacks
after
so that
this
we
because
can
I was
get
focusing on the
some
gameplay, but
the big
because they don't really
fights
call it
against
Lon Lon
strong
Ranch
enemies
in the
to,
game. It's just called the
cut down
Ranch
that weak point
Ruins.
gauge and create an opening so you can do counter attack, which can be very powerful.
Okay.
Nice one.
A little bit more.
I need the big group.
This is a hell of a training session.
I love the two-handed sword so much. I think it's my favorite. It's so satisfying, to just slam through all of these enemies, these thousands and thousands of enemies. And also to take a little break to have a snack here and then. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is my favorite one.
I'm hoping we
that.
can.
I know your favorite
show
is the
show some
soup
flurry
noodle.
rush too. Oh, of course.
I'm trying! I suck at this thing!
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
I'm still kind of wondering how they will explain them all using the runes, because at first I thought it was the tiny
No.
guardian doing it, but I'm not so sure, because he's not always around. He is around this time, but
Nice. There we go.
Oh, yeah, look. It's Daruk!
He's my favorite.
okay, we got some lag.
It's cool. He's very
We have to fight Daruk? Oh man, I don't want to fight Daruk.
He moves surprisingly quickly for someone of his size, though, I have to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, it is pretty cool though, seeing these two duke it out, but
You can do it, Chico. I believe in you.
Keep your own size. I mean, he's like 2 times
Oh my
bigger than me.
goodness.
Oh my gosh.
oh
That
Jesus.
was like a little
Poor
bit
Daruk,
rough
man.
play for training.
They take their training very seriously.
Very strong.
Nice work.
Daruk
Yeah,
just
wow.
went a
Man,
flying.
you made very quick
You
work
took
of
them out really
Daruk. Good
fast.
job.
Yeah, you did.
All right, let's cut away from this for a second. We
Training
have
has
other
ended.
things
You've
like
killed
Chico.
all your friends.
Chico's got to set it up, though.
Okay, so they have more for
I-
us.
I love Daruk. He's so great. He's
I
such
like this woman
such a
already.
Fun character.
Daruk is the
Yeah,
man.
it's cool to see all the various characters.
Second favorite champion, by the way.
We-
Some people have been asking me about my favorite champions. It's Urbosa, then
seeing all of their social
Daruk,
and how those differ.
Rivali, Mifa. I'm sorry,
Really
Mifa's
like
just not the
that.
most
I'm
interesting
excited
character
for
to
what
me.
we're
I like
gonna
their
see as well.
relationship
You-
between her and Link and stuff like that. But just in terms
Yeah,
of personality
it's
or,
great.
I don't know, I guess.
It's an amazing thing that they
I like all of them though. It's not like I
into this era,
flat out
you know,
dislike one of
great
them.
Calamity
But if I had to
develop all these
choose,
characters and
that
show
would
us
be the
the
order.
intricacies of how they interact and how they perform in battle. It's stuff that I think personally, as a fan of Breath of the Wild, I wished for so hard, was the chance to be able to see these guys in their prime. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and not to bring the soup ladle up too much, but I do want to say I love that they included the soup ladle. You know, that they're bringing it back, and we see those same touches from Breath of the Wild in this game. And Chico mentioned that the weapons aren't breakable, so you really could.
Oh yeah, they did say that. The
soup
weapons are
ladle
not
if you wanted a
breakable.
serious challenge.
Your voices have been heard. Still remains to be seen if that's going to be the case in Breath of the Wild 2 as well, but
Yeah.
I don't know. For this game, it works better.
I
It would
love
be...
I love that.
Oh, we got
the
Impa
pocket
again.
as a shield too. All right, so
Totally.
we're looking at Impa now.
Yeah. So what
Oh, we've
I
seen
want to
pretty...
show is in the distance,
We've seen quite a lot of gameplay of Impa, so... But still.
This guy's just in my
Nice.
way.
I love that hang glider move she does.
Okay.
Like a squirrel.
Obviously, this is a new depiction of Impa that we're seeing here, but Chico is about to show us just what Impa is capable of in the gameplay.
Don't you mean Simpa?
I love Impa so much.
Alright,
I think
sorry.
She's so much fun to play. She's so quick, and she has these different jutsu attacks that she
What?
uses, like
That was a giant frog? Okay. Oh, we got a Hinox in the background.
Let's go.
You did. That was an impressive use of the electric.
There we go. Whoa, they're a lot faster in this game.
And here we have a Hinox.
Wait, is it Hinox or Hinox?
I love it. So,
I've been calling them Hinox for the longest time, but...
able to absorb those symbols.
Oh well, nobody knows how to pronounce stuff in Zelda anyway.
Attack when she has all of her clones out is, it's really fun. Takes a lot of strategy and timing. Nice. And you can see her her Sheikah rune usage does differ from the other characters we've looked at today too.
Something I really like about this game is the hits. Like when you actually hit something or someone, it just feels so satisfying. Like the sound it makes. Nintendo has always been good at that stuff, you know.
To create openings to counter strong enemies, and it's even more important that you do that when fighting these big
Oh my god.
monsters too, because if you get the timing right on these, just like that, you can create
like
these
that.
great
He just did a roll, like a judo roll.
Wow! And it really is vital that you
They're
get these
surprisingly
opportunities
agile,
to
those
do so much
Hinoxes.
damage. And it can really make it easy to, or easier, I should say, to take these guys out.
To take out the poor Hinox that was just having a nap, minding his own business. Doing his own thing. Well, I mean, I don't
He
think
got
you can
frozen
take out
mid-roll.
like that.
That's fair. Nice work,
Chico's
Chico.
making short work of this guy.
She really is.
I love that flying squirrel move.
Oh, she called it a squirrel too.
The maniacal laughter. Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
Nice. All right.
I just now noticed that we actually hear her voice.
Let's stop.
I mean, it's
beating
just
up on
battle
the
cries,
squirrel and
but-
let him go back to his nap. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Oh, that was it?
Hyrule Warriors
Aw.
Age of Calamity, which releases Friday, November 20th. We hope you enjoyed it. We sure did.
I
And,
sure
Have
did.
a great day.
Thank you, and bye-bye. Bye! So yeah, that was pretty cool. They showed a lot of stuff just outside of the fighting as well, like the overworld map and the cooking and crafting and stuff like that. Very cool. I think they shouldn't give away too much after this. like, I don't want to be spoiled too much. I want to be surprised as much as possible. I also didn't expect Robbie and Pura to see playable. I'm still on the fence if they even will be playable. I mean, I've said this on my community posts and on Twitter as well. Like, I really, really want to play as everyone, but I also don't want them to break the character, you know? Like, not everyone is a fighter, and you can just turn everyone into a fighter. Maybe Robbie would be an option. I mean, they already did it with Zelda, because as far as we know, she never fought in the memories or anything like that. She was actually pretty fragile in a lot of ways. But here we see her totally going ham on enemies with the Sheikah Slate. So I don't know. Either way, I don't care whether or not they are playable or not. I'm gonna be hyped for this game either way. So it was great seeing Zelda playable finally. Like, they had so many opportunities where I thought they were gonna switch to Zelda, and they just didn't at the Tokyo Game Show, and now they finally did. And she looks awesome. I mean, very different than the other fighters, actually. But yeah, that's about it for now. See ya.